Abidjan, the beating heart of Côte d'Ivoire, a city of dazzling skyscrapers and restless streets, of wealth and hardship, of dreams and struggles. By day, the city pulses with energy, cars honk, street vendors call out, and businessmen in suits walk briskly through the plateau, the financial district, where towering glass buildings reflect the West African sun.
Faites marche arrière avec un véhicule. Le véhicule aussi a pensé que c'est des coupeurs de route. C'est ce phénomène-là que nous vivons sur l'autoroute.
Mais le lieutenant Martin n'est pas au bout de ses surprises.
But beyond the bustling commerce and the promise of economic opportunity, there lies another side of Abidjan. A side that is hidden in the shadows of its modern skyline. A side where life is a daily battle for survival. This is the story of a city that never sleeps. A city where fortunes are made, where people fight for a better future, and where danger lurks in the unlikeliest of places. A divided city, Abidjan is home to more than 6 million people.
Traversée des troubles politiques, la campagne est venue gonfler la ville. En 10 ans, la population d'Abidjan est passée de 3 à 6 millions d'habitants.
It is the largest city in Côte d'Ivoire and one of the fastest growing urban centers in Africa. It is a city built on ambition, on the sweat of its workers, and on the hopes of those who come seeking a better life. The city's wealth is evident in places like Le Plateau, the central business district, where foreign investments have transformed the skyline into a modern masterpiece. Banks, government offices, and international corporations all have their headquarters here. In the chic neighborhood of Cocody, luxurious mansions with high walls and security gates house the country's elite. Politicians, business tycoons, and expatriates living in comfort. But travel just a few kilometers away, and the scenery changes dramatically. In the vast informal settlements, known locally as quartiers précaires, life is a different reality. Here, families live in small, makeshift homes built from corrugated metal and wood. The streets are unpaved, and access to clean water and electricity is limited. Unemployment is high, and many people rely on street vending, small businesses, and sometimes illegal activities to make a living. Despite the hardships, these communities are vibrant and full of life. Children play football in open spaces. Music fills the air from small roadside bars, and the aroma of grilled food drifts through the streets. The people of Abidjan, no matter their struggles, are known for their resilience and their ability to find joy even in the toughest of conditions. The underworld of Abidjan. But beyond the struggle for daily survival, a darker force lurks within the city's streets. Criminal gangs, known as microbes or coupeurs de route, have become a feared presence in certain neighborhoods. These groups, often composed of young men and even teenagers, engage in theft, robberies, and violent attacks on unsuspecting citizens. Their victims are often pedestrians walking alone at night, taxi drivers on late shifts, and even travelers on the highways leading in and out of the city. For many Abidjanais, the fear of encountering these gangs is part of daily life. Some residents carry small amounts of cash to hand over quickly in case they are stopped. Others avoid certain areas after dark, knowing that even the police struggle to keep these gangs under control. The origins of the microbes are complex. Many of these young criminals come from disadvantaged backgrounds, growing up in poverty, with limited access to education or job opportunities. Some have been influenced by older criminals who promise them quick money and power. Others turn to crime as a way to survive in a society where they feel left behind. Law enforcement and the fight against crime. The Ivorian government and the police have been working to combat crime in Abidjan, but it is not an easy battle. In recent years, there have been crackdowns on gang activity, with special police units patrolling high-risk areas and carrying out raids to dismantle criminal networks. However, corruption and lack of resources make the fight against crime even more challenging. Some police officers are accused of accepting bribes, allowing criminals to continue their activities without consequences. Meanwhile, the judicial system struggles to prosecute offenders effectively, and many criminals are released back into the streets after short detentions. Despite these challenges, there are efforts to address the root causes of crime. Community programs aimed at rehabilitating young offenders and providing them with job training have shown some success. Local organizations are working with at-risk youth, offering education and employment opportunities as an alternative to a life of crime. But these initiatives require more funding and support to create lasting change. Despite its challenges, Abidjan is a city of immense potential. The country's economy has been growing steadily, driven by industries like cocoa production, oil exports, and telecommunications. International investments continue to pour into the city, with new infrastructure projects and business developments promising a brighter future. The people of Abidjan remain hopeful. They are entrepreneurs, artists, musicians, and workers who continue to build their city despite the obstacles they face. They are mothers and fathers who work hard to give their children a better life. They are young dreamers who see beyond the struggles of today and envision a future full of possibilities. Abidjan is a city of contrasts. It is a city of wealth and poverty, of progress and setbacks, of light and shadow. But above all,
Abidjan ne doit pas être une poubelle. Chers frères et sœurs, rejoignez-nous dans la rue, afin que nous puissions assainir la rue Abidjan. Chers frères et sœurs.
It is a city that refuses to be defined by its challenges alone. It is a city that moves forward, no matter what. As the sun sets over the Ivory Lagoon, the city lights begin to glow, illuminating the streets and alleyways of Abidjan. From the heights of Le Plateau to the depths of the informal settlements, life goes on. Somewhere in the city, a businessman is signing a deal that could change the economy. A young student is studying by candlelight, determined to make something of himself. A mother is putting her child to bed, whispering a prayer for a better tomorrow. This is Abidjan, a city of dreams, of resilience, and of endless possibilities.
Sur le campus, ça c'est de la concrétude. Merci, Monsieur le Premier ministre.